Welcome back to KayakDangler. On part 3 of our mammoth session for carp. Come on. Let's go. Let's do this again. We got this. We got this. Welcome in mine. We're back again for about the millionth time. You're the first person in, Martin. Congratulations, man. Hope you're well, buddy. We've only had one fish yesterday when we got here. We've not had another one since. We are trying though. Very trying. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for the likes already. Most appreciated. Reasons will be here any second, no doubt. Five people in the building, 2 likes. Martin, the autistic angler's in the building. Hope you're well. Hope you've been fishing, Martin. I know you had a little bit of a break for a while, but hope you got your bug back for fishing, mate. I thought we'd go live because we haven't been live for so long. It's been at least 15 minutes. 20 minutes. I didn't even go down to the toilet block. Didn't need it right now, so we're just back on the phone again. Going on other phones. Hoping for a carp to come along soon and snuff our baits. I'll try not to fall asleep this one, eh? Yeah, it's been so long, Jamie. So long, I thought I'd best get live. It's been so long. The viewers might be like wondering where I am. So, Portsmouth, welcome in. Yeah, I'm going tonight as well, Bob. I'm fishing tonight. I'm fishing tonight into tomorrow. But like, it's been so long since my last live, I thought we'd best go live, otherwise you lot might desert me. It's been literally like 20 minutes. I thought that's long enough. We've only had one fish Portsmouth as well. So it's pretty good going, isn't it? We're still here. We're trying. Could happen any moment, you never know with carp fishing. We're getting a few shows of fish, to be honest. There's been a few darting around in the last 20 minutes. Hopefully we get one. Still the same cast as when we gave up earlier, so we haven't recast. They're still absolutely fine, they can stay out now for a while. But we have got some fish moving through here. There's been the odd one here and there, and I've seen making a bit of disturbance. So hopefully we get a fish. Big one over there slightly to the left. So. Thanks, Jamie. Oof, yeah, we're hoping for fish tonight. I'm not going to stay live all night. We'll see what happens. About time we had a fish then. Not allowed to, Glenn. There you go, fish. Oh no, it's grebe. We're not allowed to float fish, mate. Not allowed to use floating boats. I'm just going to check the rules on that actually in the book. We're not allowed. What have I had so far? I've had the one fish at the very beginning of the session, mate. I've not had one since. But we're still trying. There's not been any fish sort of coming out anywhere from anyone that's fishing. So I think I've basically had the biggest fish since I've been here. So it's not in the book, I don't think, but they did say they didn't want any more surface fish. What she's saying in the book. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining. Hopefully we're going to get a fish soon. If not, we don't. It's one of them things, isn't it? That's why it's good fishing. Billy Bob, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for joining, pal. Pardon me. I just hope we get us a fish, guys. Be nice to get you on. We've had that one when we first got him, we've not had any more, so I expected to catch a few more, to be honest, after getting that one so soon. But we've still got baits out in the prime locations. I thought I'd best come live because I haven't done enough recently, you know. worries, man. No worries. Jamie and Kojak and all the mods always share lives out. Always share the links out, mate. It's all about sharing around here, mate. It's a team. Oi, oi, Lee. Welcome back in, mate. Thanks for joining my third live stream of the carp session where we've only caught one fish still, mate. Unfortunately, we've literally only had that one when I got here, a few hours after I got here. But it's looking very good. The weather's changed in a favourable wind direction now. So, hopefully we get something. Still hardly anyone on the lake. I think the chap that was over there, I don't know if he's even fishing over there anymore. I think he's gone. I think that guy over there. I don't think he's even fishing. One guy down there. There's a guy up there still. He's going by the looks of it. So yeah, there's not a lot of people on it. Reasons, welcome back, buddy. We're still on the same cast from when we reach up before I ended the live, so we don't need to touch them. We're just waiting for a fish now. We've had no bites, no beeps, nothing. So we're still on these fresh sat down baits that are just sat there waiting for a fish. Vicky Willis, good evening. Oh, Jamie. Absolute fishathon, isn't it? It's been mental. We've certainly gone for it. Joys of carp fishing. We're sitting here chilling out, falling asleep. Nah, no nibbles yet, mate. I'm expecting one soon though, eh? It's got to happen, hasn't it? You've got to get one. And this should be about the time I had one yesterday, isn't it? So, it's got to happen. It's looking really good for a fish now as well. Got to catch one. We've had one fish in the whole time we've been out. It was around about 24 hours ago, that fish, so. We just need them to come through. There's been a bit of fish movement since I was off the live, so I've seen the odd tail pattern, I've seen the odd bit here and there looking fishy, so hopefully they are about. I'm still hoping on the left hand rod. Yep, alright. That was a very fishy, so that was a good thing. It wasn't a small tiny little one. It was at least we've had a decent fish. I'm still happy that we caught our first carp of the year on our first carp session. I would just rather have caught a few more. But, I mean, there's not hundreds, millions of fish in it. So. Peyton, welcome back in, buddy. find this here on this live. I thought it's been too long since I've done one, so I best do a live. 20 minutes was far too long, so I didn't even need the toilet, so we didn't even go down the toilet block. So you might have me running off in a couple of hours if I'm still live then. Didn't get my other battery, the stuff I needed to go live on the camera, so we're not going live on the camera. Nah, no mate, other than that fish we caught yesterday around about this time, absolutely nothing, unfortunately. Hopefully we get one soon, mate. The baits are in a prime location, they're all perfect, so we're just waiting on that fish now, mate. We haven't blanked though, that's the main thing. We didn't blank, we've done a 2-night session and we're not blanking, so. Robin, hello little Robin, how you doing? Watch out, Jamie will want to eat you. She'll cook you. Some pellet over here, mate. Come down here. "18 people and 23 likes already, that's absolutely insane. Tommy Stam, welcome in. Welcome back to KayakDangler's live. We had to go live because it's been so long since we last went live. The 20 minutes was far too long in between the two lives. Patiently waiting for a fish. I mean, we could have moved on to the easier lake and had a load of fish, but I've kind of built the swim up now, so we might as well stay here and hope for the best. Let's hope we get a monster come through. There's some fizzing about there. It needs to go out more. That was definitely fizzing. Thanks, Nick the Fish. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. It's been so long since I've seen you, mate. Yeah, we need a bigger fishy, come on. We have got some signs of our fish being in the zone now. This is why I wanted to come live again, because we've seen a bit of action here since I stopped the live. There's been the odd fish moving around, I've seen the odd tail pattern like I said, so it made sense. Welcome back, John B. Been too long, mate, nice to see you. Catch you later, Nick. I don't know how long I'm going to be live on this one, but we might go into darkness, we might not, see what happens. I'm not going to say anything, because it could be live till 2 in the morning, you never know. It'll be another dark one, obviously, if we are. We're just waiting a bite. if the light behaves. Good thing is with the flat water, you can see when there is fizzing and stuff. I've got a good feeling about the season, I don't know what it is. Because the weather's changed, I think. It's not coming from the front end, it's not coming dead into my face. It's coming in a nice direction, basically. There's a guy that was down the far end still there. No, there's no more people in there. The answer to that one, John? So the pressure's not on, basically, that's good. That's what we want. No, there really is no one else here other than that one guy that was here. So. He's got his hole in his thing. It's looking fishy as you like though, I've got to say. Looking very fishy. Yeah, it's looking very good indeed. It really is. No worries, reasons. You have a nice dinner, mate. Enjoy. Hopefully you come back to a fish. It's definitely about time we had a scream for a run there, isn't it? 29 people in the house. Kojak's back in the building. No, I've already had the kettle. I literally just drank that one then. Welcome back, Kojak. It's been too long since I was live, mate, so I thought I'd best come live. Don't want to give people disappointment. Far too long, mate. We're still on the phone, by the way. We're not on the we didn't go on to the cam because I didn't go back to the van. I need to make sure I've got more cables in my bags. Got some more cables. Andy Cole, I'm here till tomorrow at some point, mate. I'm here till tomorrow lunchtime, something like that, probably, maybe just the morning. See how it goes, mate. If you mean on live, I don't really know, mate. I don't know whether just to go up to dark or if we're going to carry on into dark. But people didn't seem to mind it being dark last night. We still had 30 odd people in the house most of the time, so. Pardon me, sorry guys, my bacon sandwich is repeating on me. I said it's repeating on me. It's repeating on me. But tonight I'll be alive as long as I can. Because I did have a little snooze earlier, so I'm not feeling too bad. I might have had a snooze on my live, you know. Did a bit of an ollie. It's quite nice, it was. Feel rejuvenated now. Rejuvenated. Can't speak still, but. Hannah, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but there's no fish real showing around here, so if I was seeing fish, I would understand what you're saying, but as it stands, there's not really any signs of any action. So it's kind of like it could kick off on the spots we baited up. We've been baiting it for like 28 hours or something. So there was a kingfisher going to that bush over the other side on the island. And it was vivid blue, that was lovely. But yeah, I'm just banking on the fish moving into the baits. Because like, if they get on these patches of bait that we've created, they're going to go mental. Because they love this bait, they love it. When they get on it, they love it. So I'm hoping that we get a couple of fish feeding and their frenzy starts like it can. It really sort of bugs me when I've made a spot, baited it up, and then move the rod. Unless I see a fish, if I see a fish, I will. If a fish crashes, say, to the left where that duck is, just landed, we'll put one there. But until then, we're sitting tight. Because we're on some prime spots, So I just don't think the fish have been down here today. That's more the case, I believe. All it takes is one of them shoals of fish to come through. Just a cork, man. Just a cork. That's all I use. Good old cork, man. And there's been fish. Yeah, the biggest fish is like gone mid-40s, 44, 12 or so, I think it went. That I've heard of. So there's some good ones in it. There's not many fish in it though. There's not loads of fish. It's quite a large lake, and there's not loads of fish in it. So the average size is that sort of size I caught yesterday, anywhere between 20 and 30. Sort of that's your average stamp. Not 25 is basically your average stamp fish. No, it's not Runswater by any means, definitely not. It's verging on Specie Lake. You would call it a specimen lake. Yeah, definitely. It's a specimen lake all day long. I don't know how many fish are in it. It's very hard to say because a load died. They put more in over the years. It's very difficult. There used to be 30/30s in it. That's all I do know. There used to be 30/30s in it. At least 30/30s. It's probably changed now because fish died, but others come on, so there could be more, there could be less. Who knows? I don't think there's more than a couple of hundred fish in the whole lake. Literally. It's not full of fish by any means. But what we need is one of them we get shoals of fish here of like 10, 15 strong swimming around together. You just need one of them to come along and put their heads down. Because once one starts feeding, you get the whole gang of them feeding. And if that happens, I've had some mental sessions, absolutely mental sessions when it happens. Camping with Cancer, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I could sit here without a rod. John Olive, welcome in. Yeah, what, the ones we sent him, John Olive? Yeah, we sent him some rigs and weights and that, mate, yeah. He's a bit confused by some of it, but I'm glad he's happy. I'm going to do like a video chat with him on Facebook or something to talk him through it, or we could do, I don't like doing them, but we could do a StreamYard, because then everyone else can watch it as well. So we could do a StreamYard if you wanted, and I can talk him through the products. He doesn't quite understand some of it. It's very different to how he fishes, and this is why we wanted to send him it, because we wanted to see the difference of how different it is in Australia, because they're very different, man. The Aussies fish quite sort of basic, they fish, which is never a bad thing, but I just really want to see how our English rigs do over there. I think they're going to smash it. Reasons, hopefully I've got a £30 comment on the live by the time we get back. Hopefully it's the minute you walk through your door. Thanks for joining again, Reasons. You've been a legend, mate. You've been a very big fan recently, so I know you love your carp fishing more than your sea fishing, mate. Yeah, enjoy your chicken. Enjoy your chicken. I'm glad you're happy to be back, Camping with Cancer. Thanks for joining again. Appreciate you. Like I said earlier at the end of the other live, I appreciate all the donations earlier. That's been amazing, and yesterday. You guys are absolutely awesome. We gained another subscriber in the live earlier, so thanks very much to the person who subscribed earlier. I think they came in and said hello. So, Richard Smith, we've had no fish on the last 24 hours. When we first got here, we had a 25 pound 2-ounce mirror carp. But that was literally this time yesterday, on yesterday's live. So if you want to see that, it's yesterday's live, the first carp session you see come up on the page yesterday. And it's about 3 hours, 45 minutes or somewhere around about there. So if you want to go and see it, man, it's there. We're classing it as one big session, so we've had a 25-2 basically. Well, you'd like to see the fish? Oh, the rigs I was showing, yeah. I want him to try them. Yeah, I want him to go on to hair rigs carp fishing, because they use like prawns on like their sort of their sea setup. I'd love to see him use like a hair rig and the sort of the systems we use. I did say to him he needs to be careful what he buys though, because there's so many bits, you can just buy so many things wrong. So hopefully he's bought the right bits. He did say he's gone on Temu or wherever and absolutely loaded up with bits. But it's good to see. I mean, these are the rigs here. Look. This is what we made. So these are the sort of rigs we're using. Look. Quite long for carp fishing. I mean, some people would fish them about that long. So they are quite long, but I've always used long rigs. He's ordered some boilies as well, excellent, yeah. And then this is a blowback style rig with a little ring on it. But things like that, he wants to stay away from all that for now. That's all just too complicated. There's no need to be buying blowback setups and that. He's better off just using a hair rig, I reckon. I sent him a video on how to tie a hair rig. But I'm always here to help him. If he ever needs help, I'm always here to help him. Because I'm really interested to see how the English style would work over there. I mean, if I was loaded, I'd go over there, but I'm not, so I won't. I'm not allowed to disclose where I am, but it's a southern Stillwater in the Sussex region. I'm not allowed to say, unfortunately. Part of the rules, mate. Part of the rules. Yeah, we're on a lovely Stillwater, mate. It's just got fish up to mid-40s in it. So, hopefully get one of them. It's a beautiful lake, though. This is only like a tiny part of it, what you see in front of you, as well as loads more of it. Goes round to the right, goes down the channel down to the left behind me. There's another whole lake joined onto it behind me, 2 channels. So it's a big old lake. It's nice. I get a feeling all the fish are in the lake behind me right now in the other lake. But they don't seem to be in here. But I've got confidence. Richard Smith, welcome in. Oh, it's Richard just asked that question. Sorry, mate. I don't know who pinched all the fish. I reckon Reasons came and caught them on the sly. I reckon he flew over and he caught them. My hooks are so sharp, so there's nothing wrong with the hooks. I've sharpened them and they're mint. I haven't got that one sharp, that one's still perfect. So the hooks are still perfect. I've got 2 perfect hooks there. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the fish aren't moving about. It's still a bit chilly, really. They're just not on it at the moment. It's not a prolific lake at the best of times. There's sessions I've had here where you've caught loads of fish, and it's very, very rarely. I'm happy to sit on these sort of lakes for days, and sometimes don't ever catch one, so it's just the way it goes on a specimen lake. No, there's really no massive signs of anything moving, so between the 2 lakes or anything, so I'm just going to hold tight. Be lazy about it. No, it's not lazy, but it's building a swim up. We've built the swim up. Let's hope they come into it. Any moment now we could have 10 fish swim over our baits and start munching, so you just never know, do you? Jamie ate them. That's not good, Jamie. You don't want to eat carp, that's disgusting. They would be out of here anyway, it tastes like mud. They're alright out of rivers when you catch them out of fresh rivers. You wouldn't want to eat no carp out of here, I can tell you. They taste like their environment, and I bet that tastes like pure mud. Mudfish. There's no grasshoppers here. Well, there might be the odd one, but you won't see it often. John Olive, you know it, mate. You know it. Bad day's fishing is better than a good day at work. And we haven't had a bad session anyway, because I've had a 25-pound 2-ouncer right at the beginning of the session, so I'm still stoked about that on my first session this year. So we are good. We're still good. We're happy still. Still a happy fishing session. Yeah, you know it. You know it. There's a lot of fish and chips consumed every day for sure. Tons. And then we moan about the people that trawl the waters to get the fish they're eating. That's the funny thing about it. Yeah. Yep, lots of fish and chips. Just want an absolute screamer now. I want one of them rods to, like, the bobbin to hit the top and it just peel line off. Especially that left hand rod. Love to see that one absolutely bend round to the left. That one's fishing 90 degrees from the rod. So if that one goes, it's going to bend that left hand rod right round. They just haven't quite woken up, these fish. But we have just gone from a northeasterly wind to a southerly wind in the last sort of 3 or 4 hours, so that could have a detrimental effect. That could actually bring them on. And I'm allowed to fish it because I didn't start fishing till about 3 o'clock yesterday or whenever it was. I'm allowed to fish up until then tomorrow, like afternoon, so we can have a good go. We can have a good go still. We ain't done yet, put it that way. Yeah, John, it's hard work, isn't it, buddy? It's hard work, man. I'm like nearly 45 now and it's starting to take its toll on me, man. I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely days where I wonder if I'm in the right job anymore. I have to tell you, mate. But unfortunately, we can't all be Mr. Beast overnight and live off YouTube, so it looks like I've got to carry on for a little bit longer, mate. There's still a few more years. But I definitely think I'm in the wrong game. It's painful. But then I don't have labourers. I work on my own, so obviously if I could find a decent lad that actually could work these days and didn't want £500 a day for doing it, I'd happily take one on, but they ain't about. So it looks like I struggle on myself, making myself even older quicker. What I want to happen here is I want us to catch one good fish now, one big one, just to make it all better, sitting on these spots. Because I'm a big believer that if you can build an area up the size of a car, them fish are going to feed on it sooner or later. They're clearly not on it at the moment. They're clearly not on feed hard, so if they were, we'd be catching fish. But that greed's really interested in that area where we're baited up, so There's obviously silvers having a good go down there, which normally brings on the carp. The carp bully them out of the way, they don't like being left through bidding. I'm confident, I am confident still. Let me get something else. It was around like just before this time yesterday we had that one, and it was quite a bit, about 5 o'clock I think gathered. But that was just sudden, out of nowhere, ripped off. Very sudden it was. No show, no signs, just ripped off. So. Down there's one now, is it? I don't know where he came from. Yeah, being builders definitely overrated. Go to school, kids. Go to school, kids. I've still got a suspicion it's going to be left-hand rod. An uncontrollable fish is going to take me up that thing and I'm going to lose it. That's my prediction. It's going to be an uncontrollable fish that takes me up the channel that's down the side there and it pings off. That's my prediction. There's fishing out there, just to the left of the spot. Only a tiny bit though, stop now. It could be tench, it's the time that tench wake up in the evening. This sort of time. Here come some more people. Where are we going in? I reckon he's going to go number 7. It's such a popular swim. He's looking at number 7. There's a fish just off the end of that island on the right hand side. Come this way, fish. down, haven't they? You know, most of the house. Down over there. Fair enough. That's good, because that's a good thing. There's him setting up down the other end now. There's matey a couple of swims up for him. Hopefully he makes a bit of disturbance and scares them all our way. Come on. I hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's had a good day. Has it changed in Cambridge? Yeah, it's changed here. It's gone southerly. So it's totally warmed it up. So it's good signs. I reckon tonight/tomorrow might be the one. They could come on the feed with a slight wind change. They'd never, like, easterlies do put fish down. I'm not a big believer on the lakes. It's quite the same effect as in the sea, but it still has an effect because the pressure changes. So the pressure should have shot up a bit now. Shot back down a bit, sorry, with the weather change, with the wind change. Excuse me. I haven't got hay fever, but that's probably all the pollen from these trees giving me a little bit of a sneeze out. I don't suffer with bad hay fever though. I bet you that is the tree pollen. Let's have one. Fish just turned out just to the right of us there, so we'll keep an eye on that. But it was a smaller fish, but it turned just over sort of here somewhere. No, nothing to miss yet, mate. No worries, Jamie. No worries, you take care. Jack, how you feeling, mate? You alright? So we had a fish turn just off our baited area, so here we go. They're coming in now. Oh, it was a grebe, it wasn't a fish. It's a grebe going down. I thought I saw a fish turn, but it was a grebe. Full slow. Hook it on. Good, Kodak, good. Hopefully we can catch you a fish, mate. We're still fishing on both rods really well. We haven't touched them since earlier on, so they're absolutely fine. Our pot boilers out. See if it rings a dinner bell. Freebies out. Let's see if that rings the bell. Sometimes works that. Sometimes that noise makes it come over. Sometimes it scares fish off. Oh mate, I just think it's been that easterly wind. The pressure associated with an easterly wind generally doesn't do fishing any good. Now it's gone southerly, it could turn the switch on. You never know. You live in a great ooze. Oh, amazing. Amazing, what an amazing place to live, John Olive. That sounds awesome, mate. Right on the ooze there. "39 people and 40 likes. You guys are coming in and smashing that like button. Thank you very much." selfish reasons. Nice. It looks fishy now, I've got to say. Looks very good. An hour, 2 minutes in. We're on about 30 hours fishing nearly, something like that. Yeah, John, I tell you what, mate, it's getting quite worrying because I watched the black levy net fisherman down the Severn, and he's finding a lot of dead congers on a place where he's never found dead congers before. So it is getting a little bit concerning. The last sort of year he's found a hell of a lot of dead congers, which he said he's never found in that sort of numbers in the past. So Leroy, the stocks are around a couple of hundred carp. So I don't actually know, it's somewhere around that. And the acreage is somewhere around 20 acres, I think, for the two sections of lake. There's a front and back lake on this one, joined in with two channels, so there's twice as much water behind us as there, or 3 times as much water behind us as there is in front of us. Yeah, cheers sis, welcome in. Oh, we will, if we don't, we don't. We've had that one fish at the beginning of the session, sis, so that's made the session anyway. This is now just a bonus, but I do apologise for falling asleep early when you were in the live, sis. I actually fell asleep on a live. I can't believe I've done that. It's a first for me. Ollie Goes Fishing will be proud of me for doing that, I'm telling you. So yeah, it's a bit of a specimen lake, Leroy. Not so many fish in it, though. Hence why it's not like going mental, but there is sessions where I've caught a lot of fish here, so it does happen. It does happen. You just got to be on it at the right time. And this for me has always done me proud. Because it's a halfway point. So. Oh mate, hopefully we get one soon. I'd like to get another one in the light so we can get a good video of it. I've really got a feeling about this left hand rod though. Yeah, I fell asleep whilst you were in here because when I woke up I looked at your last comment and I hadn't seen it. So I was asleep for about 40 minutes. Sat on the chair, asleep. Everyone was still there when I woke up. Everyone was still in the background, so appreciate it. Reasons, Jamie, everyone was still there. John, they were all still in the building when I woke up. Keeping an eye on the place, making sure it's good when I woke up. Funny. Yeah, they are good. They are a good bunch of people in my lives, I've got to say. That's moderators to viewers, not just mods, it's everyone. Good bunch. Don't have too much bother in my lives, do we, so 99% of the time people behave. We all have our moments, don't we, but I'm just really hoping to get a fish in. So that guy I saw walking down is 2 swims up, so not too close. Not the next swim, is one after that. Oh, pardon me. Hopefully him setting up scares all the fishing down there at this stage. That's what I'm hoping. We've got some good ones down here. Yeah, I've got food, sis. Yeah, they don't here, because it's hard for poachers here. Patrick O'Leary. Nolski, what? No, why are you calling yourself Patrick O'Leary? Seriously, bro. No, we had one yesterday about. We had one yesterday about 3.5 hours into live, 3 3/4 hours into live, a 25-pound 2-ounce mirror. But we haven't had nothing since, bro. You're hiding. Patrick O'Leary. Oh god, that's funny. Yeah, exactly that, Patrick. Come on, Patrick. I know, Julia, what's he like? Just because you change your name doesn't mean you won't get the dodgy emails still on that. I told you why you're getting them, there's nothing to do with YouTube. But I had a nice snooze on my live earlier, by the way. I had a good 40-minute crash out. It was a beauty. Oh, and I reeled in the fish, yeah. You know, it's good fish, man. I was happy with that. It's one of the stockies they put in like a few years back, wasn't it? It looks like it had a scar on both sides, like a heron or something had put its bill right through it when it was a little one, and it's recovered. So I wonder if that's known as the scarfish or something like that. Well, thanks for joining, Noel. Oh, Patrick O'Leary there. Noel O'Leary. Patrick O'Leary. You've even subscribed. Thank you, buddy. Craig, welcome in, bro. He's gone really slow. I know, Julia, I know. No, didn't he? You gotta watch that one, guys. Mods, watch out for Patrick O'Leary. He's dodgy. Yeah, I caught it on this rig now. You know the one. We caught the fish on this. You know the one. Yeah, buddy. That's what we caught it on. The rig that you showed me, bruv. The Ronnie rig, whatever you want to call it. Top of the morning to you, Patrick. The funny thing is, oh, I haven't forgotten the wire, but you know the funny thing is, Noel, is the fish that I had that bait, the bait that I had that fish on, I had forgotten the wire. And with that size hook that you gave me for that rig, it literally just hovers above the hook. It doesn't lift the hook up. So actually, you probably don't need the wire in it. Maybe that's what I need to do, is take the wires back out and go again and see if it catches me another fish. Because it caught me a fish without the wire in it, dude. That's the funny thing. That, oh no, not the tufties. Oh no. No, right on the money as well. They need to go away. Little tufty divers. The old magpies of the lake. I haven't got one, Leewood. That is right on the money, that is. They can go away, man. They are going away, but that's it, move on. Off you go, lads. That's it, follow the leader over there, go on. They can wipe your baits out in no time and things. That's it, move on, guys. Go over to the reeds, there's loads of boilies in them reeds. Well, there should be, but the seagull's got 90% of them. Yeah, no, duck for dinner. Come on, Craig. I just want a rip snorter now. I want one of them bites where the bobbin smashes the rod. You hear it crack the rod and then you just hear peeling line. And an absolute Delkin ripper. That's what we're after. Go away, tufties, you're coming back. Go and fight with the others over there, mush. Oh, they're coming back. We don't like tufty divers around here, guys. They wipe your baits out. Did Tim make it for you though, Julia? That's the question. Was it the one where you got home and Tim makes it for you? Obviously they didn't dive that time, so that makes me wonder sometimes if they came and had a look at the spot and didn't go down, is there fish down there instead? Because they won't go down if there's fish down there. So I wonder if there's fish about, because they came and had a look and then didn't go under again. Joker's wild, welcome in. What rod do you want to go, mate? Lefty by any chance? I'm good, Jokers. Hope you're well, pal. If you just joined and haven't smashed that like button, please do. No, he puts too much milk in it. He makes a hairdresser's cup of tea. There's far too much milk in it. suppose talking of tea, I best get the kettle on, huh? This tea talk's making me want a cup of tea now. Thanks, Kojak. No worries, Julia. See you soon, sis. Yeah, no, I wanted to make some more of them rigs up, but I forgot to bring my special splicing needle. It must be at home. So that was a bit of a schoolboy error, wasn't it? As soon as I get home tomorrow, I'm going through all my carp gear. It's a little bit twisted, man. It all needs to come out, and it all needs to go back in a nice order, because at the moment it's disgusting. I've got some swivels here, I've got some clips there, I've got this here, that there. It all needs to be condensed into one nice system, like I used to have it, because at the moment it's a nightmare. I might look at one of them. Is it? I think it's it's got the bag, isn't it, with the little compartments in it and stuff, with all the different tubs in it, little tubs. I might have to get one of them. Right, so there's a fizzing. I thought that was a bite alarm. There's a fizzing happening. Where would it be? Over here. It's just to the left of my bait and a bit further out. It's coming my way, so it's moving over. Come on, fish. Yeah, that's heading our way. It's getting closer, come on. There we go, that was right on the money. A bubble or two came up. Well, that's a good sign. It's right just to the left of our rod. That was a bubble or two came up. Come on, fish. There was a few jacuzzis out this morning. There's a fair few jacuzzis, so there was fish here this morning. Nice one, Leroy. Yeah, I reckon that's not a bad shout. A bit of what you've done there. It's going to be unique, isn't it? Be a bit different. So what's a non-dairy? Is that soya milk and stuff like that? Yeah, I reckon that's not a bad shout, buddy. I think you might be onto something there. I hope you catch a whacker on it, I really do. Go on, Blackbird, there's loads of pellet there. Go on, you clear it up, save the rats getting it. Go on, birdie. Just intrigued, man. That's not a bad shout, though. I like it. Change it up a little bit. I mean, I know people use condensed milk in like ground baits and stuff like that, so that's another one that would be good. It's condensed milk, soak your boilies in condensed milk, then air dry them again. That'd be a good one. But the thing is, they're likely to go mouldy if you're not careful, but if you're going to use them a couple of days later, definitely worth a bash. Noel's old Patrick O'Leary, whatever his name is. He's the master at soaking baits. Absolute master of bait soaks. It's thanks to Noel that I use the CC Moore's the Pro Liver Slim system. It's thanks to him that I started using that. He recommended it and I tried it and I love it. Absolutely smashed it on that other lake that time, didn't we, sir? I've got exactly the same mix going on, pretty much. Slightly different. I had a couple of different things to it, but same thing. I just want my rod to melt off. It's not much to ask, is it? We haven't seen any movement really, except for a tiny bit earlier. There was a little bit when I wasn't live. I see the odd little tail patterns. It doesn't mean it was carp though. There was a tiny bit of action. I've not seen any glunkers. I've not seen anything jumping or. Someone has nicked all the fish. I know, Portsmouth. I know we need a fish, man. "51 likes and 37 people here waiting for a fish. Come on." But Noel knows, old Patrick knows far too well that this lake can suddenly just turn and you could have 10 fish over the space of 10 hours literally. So it can happen. Sean Hopkins, welcome in, buddy. Hope you had a good day, mate. I had my first Bailey check of the year. That was all good, obviously. Got nothing to hide. Coffee Cake, loving Bish, welcome in. I love Coffee Cake too, actually. See, I think it looks fishy now. So if I was going to plan on getting a take, it'd be in this sort of conditions now. It is an amazing view. Fair enough, Leroy. I'll be interested to see how you get on, mate. It's quite a good little idea. I like it. Come on, big common. Where are you? You've got to be coming in through here at some point. You love this swim, big common. Where are you, buddy? Haven't seen you for a few years. Come on. David, you get it like literally all through the day. It's a main road running down there, so you get it literally all day, all evening, until around 12 at night. It's just relentless, but you end up not listening to it anymore. I don't even acknowledge anymore. I'm so used to fishing here now that you kind of just blank it out. Especially when you're on the roadside bank, that's really noisy there. We were on there once before when we had a few fish out of this lake, It's quite noisy. Oh, squeaky chair then. Oh yeah, Nolski, if you're still here, mate. This chair, mate, all my life. I'm so glad I bought this chair, brother. It is absolutely amazing. Pro stimulator bait booster. That's what we're going to plug our bodies in this time, not as strong as the other one. Yeah, I haven't got a bad back because this chair's so good. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, David. You kind of get used to it, don't you? Come on, Carp, switch on. Someone needs to flick that switch that they go into feeding frenzy mode. If you've got that magical switch, can you please flick it? Plenty of silverfish moving. No, Caroline, there isn't. No, we still only had the one Caroline. So it seems to have switched off a little bit, unfortunately. You know all about the carp fishing, that happens. So, whilst you're here, thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate that. Most appreciated. I just wanted to thank you again whilst you're here. So thank you very much. But no, Caroline, it's turned off at the moment. I was just asking someone if they've got the magical switch to turn it back on. doesn't appear that's the case. But no, it's gone very slow. It's not what I expected. When we had that fish within a few hours of being here, I thought we was going to have a few fish, but it turns out it's just a one fish swimming through. Managed to pick him up. But we've still got time. I'm doing another night, so, and we're going to be here tomorrow till whenever. That's it. Not on here. I wouldn't. Well, you can use yellow or pink boilies here, but nah. No, I'm using what I'm using. I know it's a bit stupid, really. I'm just using one type of boilie on both rods. I'm sort of sticking to my guns on it, being a bit stubborn about it. I've got some Trent baits I could try as a hook bait, but I've got no free offerings for it. So I'm being a bit stubborn this session. Sticking to this bait. It's proven bait. We know it works. Just they're not moving about. It is as simple as that. I've not seen the activity like you normally would. So they're just not about like they would be. But that could change because the weather's changed direction now. So give it another tonight or tomorrow, it could go off. I've got faith, put it that way. I've still got faith. You could get another good fish. I mean, this left-hand margin log could just go at any time. Generally mornings, I find the margins the best, early in the morning. But that one can go any time. I had one of my biggest fish down there at like 2 in the afternoon or something. So you just never know, man. You can't predict this stuff. I haven't even got any pink or yellow boilies for me, to be honest. I'd take them if I was using them where you guys were. I'd definitely have them there. Yeah, rods were out all night, yeah. We had a drop back in the night, 1:30 at night we had a drop back, and about 4 in the morning I got out for the drop back and we reeled into it and there was nothing there. I recast, and then I had another couple of bleeps around about 4 in the morning. That didn't come to anything, I left that one. You know that go gett'ems. Thanks for joining, buddy. Much appreciated. I am seeing the odd bubble here and there, sort of towards our zone. Doesn't mean there's a fish there, but there is the odd bubble coming up. Yeah, Caroline, unless I'm fishing an easy lake where you get lots of fish, I generally leave the rods out at night. If I'm fishing a lake that's just ridiculous with runs water, I'll fish until I can't anymore, and then I'll reel in for the night. But on this sort of lake here, you want it out all night because the chances are not slim on this sort of lake. This is basically a specimen lake, Caroline, so it's a little bit more tricky, you know. mean, really, I shouldn't have just sat around. I should have gone for a walk around the lake and had a good look earlier on. Maybe moved, but I'm being stubborn. This fish, the other side of that island, but it looks like silver's topping. I'm being stubborn this time, I'm afraid. We're just holding fire and hoping the fish come to us today. We've made a lovely bed of bait out there, so if we get a shoulder fish coming through, we should be in smash. We haven't overfed, we haven't underfed, we've just got the right sort of amounts of bait out there today, I reckon. It'll get another recast just at dark time, around about dark, and it'll have another load of boilies put out there, but that'll be it then. See you later, Wednesday, Caroline. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Kojak's back in the building. Kojak, I hope you're feeling alright, mate. If you're not up for it, I understand. I know that's why you're sort of not being too active in the chat. Because the more active you are, the more chance you are feeling rank. So, do get that, mate. You just chill out, man. Seriously. Come on, lefty. I want to see that rod bend round like a quiver tip. I've literally had that rod 90 degrees bent from fishing like that, where it's to the side. And I want to see that happen right now. I want you guys to see it whilst it's still light. Before they got rid of that spit of land there, that would have been my banker rod, that one. I used to do really well on that rod. They've got rid of that little island of gravel that went out there, and now you can't use it like you used to, because some people are taking liberties and casting over to the reeds and stuff. If they hadn't chopped that out, it would still be amazing, that little bit there. I'll go and catch a 40 off there later, you wait, and then I won't be saying that, I'll say it's still amazing. No, it should be a good little spot down there technically. I remember there used to be a spot though towards this tree here. See that tree there? There's a spot there about 30 yards out, just before that ripple. But I feel like you're fishing into the next room's water, so I don't like doing it. It's not even 30 yards, it's about 20 yards out there, but it makes me feel like I'm fishing into the next door's water. So. But there again, I've not fished this place for years, so things change. But the one out here, that's definitely still the same. Because I can feel it is. We've got 59 likes and 39 people in the building. Thank you so much. not seen matey over at the reeds catch nothing. I've not heard matey down on the road bank catch nothing. And the guy fishing in the reeds is always fishing the reeds. He knows them. He knows that area like the back of his hand. He knows the lake like the back of his hand. He pretty much spends every given time here that he can. So, he's not catching. No one's catching. We'll have to learn the lake again by doing loads more fishing here, won't we? To learn the fish patterns and stuff. Because you learn where they sort of travel and stuff like that. Oh, there we go, left hand side. That was a bit of a more of a tail pattern then. A couple of bubbles afterwards, that's what we like to see. Come on, lefty. That's the silvers. Certainly a load of silvers waking up at the moment. It's another hour and 50 minutes live. Have I done enough lives recently, do you reckon? I can't believe it's been another hour and 50 minutes. It just flies by when you carp fishing. It's scary. No signs of life right now, is there? Anywhere. I'm really sure. We'll go and walk to the horse, see if it brings a bite to me. Come on, fish. I'm glad you're okay, Kojo. What would make you even better is if you caught a fish. Hopefully, Ian. I'm hoping we get something, mate. Come on. See, there's that sign there that lights up. Where is it? There. Under the finger. That's where that sign lights up. Quite a normal sign. Seriously bright. In fact, it's orange. I don't understand why it glows quite so bright in white. Good. Hope you're well, Ian. Thanks for joining again, mate. No dogfish, mate. Knowing my luck, I still catch one of them here. Portsmouth, welcome back, mate. Still no more fish, man. Fishless desert. Like, there's regular spots around here where fish normally turn over, and I've not seen it at all on that spot in front of 7. Not at all. old Lucky 7, an old Silversmith. Come on, fish. Just want one monster fish. Not much to ask. It's a beautiful scene though, isn't it? That's the main. Got a lovely scenery. Sit here and chill out to. Ian. I can't actually remember if it does glow white. It might have been orange. I can't remember. It glows bright, I know that much. Pretending to be a surface fish over the cheek of it. Some more anglers, where they go? Where they go? I want to see a fish lunk out or something. We just need to see fish. Just a lunker. There's absolutely nothing showing. Jelly B, mate, yeah, we're still at it. We haven't had any more fish yet, though. It's gone very quiet, buddy. Very quiet indeed. We're going to hang on for the night. See if we can muster something out. Win for the fish out. We've still got a bit of tomorrow. Well, we can fish up to sort of 3-4 o'clock-ish when I started. That looks like a shadow of a fish over the bait at the moment. There's a tail pattern in it, though that's probably just silver. Fish. Nice Terry bean, nice. You're fishing now then, Terry, are you? And a few grapes. Fish love grapes. I should put one on really. Can't believe we've got 67 likes again. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Cheers for the donation. I appreciate you. No worries. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for joining, and hopefully you'll see a sign of a fish on the live. Like, I'll change the headers. I'll get a screenshot of the fish and put them on the headers on the recording lives header. Yeah, well, hopefully you'll see a screenshot of it. I mean, a header of it on the lives. I'm not going to post it up. That's what I hope you've got now. very quiet. It is very quiet out there, guys. Oh, my arm. Oh, my elbow's really not where it once was. Oh, that's hurting. What a lovely picture though, look how clear that is. It's really nice, isn't it? The bacon and egg rolls coming back again and again. $69 likes, 40 people in the house. Absolute troopers in the building. On the bleak, welcome back. Still no more fish, mate. Still waiting. How did you get on? No, no more. Have you used your pellet? How's the pellet going, brother? Did it? Did you catch many? Oh, well done on the bleep, well done. Just the one? Or did you have any more? At least you know how to scold a pellet now, so you can use that in future. It's a good system, though. Saves buying PVA as well. Oh, just a few little ones, eh? Fair enough. The lake's got them in it, they're hard to get past them things. Oh, you were live? You were live, or you mean you got a take whilst you were filming? Yeah. You mean you got a take whilst you're filming? That's amazing when that happens. Well done, man. I'm talking to filming. I want to put the camera away. There's no need to have it out. I'm not using it. I'm not bothering today anymore. I gave up my film today. I wanted to concentrate on just chilling out. We weren't filming today. Nice chill session. So chilled I fell asleep. I did an ollie. Also alive. Not too embarrassing. There we go, the camera's away. See, this is the time you'd normally be seeing action, like doshers and fish cruising and stuff, and I'm not seeing nothing at the moment. No lunkers, nothing. Except for that one there. Is that a bird? Oh, okay, one just lunged right next to the island. That's funny, isn't it? I said that and one lunged. Nah, it might have been that bird. I don't think it was actually. Let's see if it goes again. Probably find it just swim next door casting. Looked like a lunker to me. Might have been a pike. Right up against some bushes. No worries, Kojak. No worries, boy. Yeah, take when he was fishing. Oh, nice one. Well done on the bleep. That's not easy to do that, so it's very lucky that is. Well done. So you got your landing it and everything, did you? You managed to get the film of you landing it and everything. I'll take it. This is one reason I love the live streams though, because it gets all that for you. I can't work out if there's a bit of fizzing out there. I don't think so. I think it is actually. Sure, that's a bit fizzy. Could just be them silvers topping I'm seeing. Well, I should get ready to do a nighttime chuck ready. We should refresh these baits ready for the evening. I've got them ready to go, glugged up. I just need to put the socks on. So I might do this before it gets too dark. I might have our last chuck before dark. Which it doesn't seem too active still. There is the odd fizz coming up near that rod actually, the left, the right hand rod. That was definitely the odd bubble there coming up. Must be silvers pecking out the bottom. You're back on the big screen, your missus will think you're going mad again. Talking, sitting there looking like you're asleep, with your headphones on. Looking at a black screen again when it gets dark. I don't know how long I'll stay live tonight when it's dark. We'll see. Nah, I had a drop back at 1:30 in the morning, which I lifted into and there was nothing there. So I put a new sock on and sent that one back out. And then the same rod, the right hand rod that was. And then the same rod on the right hand rod went again at about 4 in the morning. I had 2 beeps on it. But it just beeped and then dropped down, stopped. So, you know, I mean, it's either done me or it just didn't get hooked. One or two, mate. So no, we've had nothing, mate. Other than that one we had yesterday, £25 2 ounce. It's the only one we've had, mate. But at least it's a good one. At least it was an average stamp for the lake. It wasn't one of the smaller ones, so. Made my first carp session of the year worthwhile without. And we've still got time. The wind's now in a favourable direction for the next day or two. So we're here till tomorrow lunch. There we go. There we go. That wasn't far from our bait. There we go. The lunker. That was only about 5 yards from the bait. Maybe 7 or 8 yards. It needs to go to the right a little bit more. It's at the right range. That's the one that come out of the bush. Doesn't look very big. We've definitely got to give that a little while longer now. Can't be changing the bait there now. But that's a good sign. We've seen a lunker. Happy days. It's fizzing. It's fizzing not far from the rod. It's getting close. It fizzed like 6 yards from the rod, maybe. Look, it's getting closer. It's probably further than that, but it's hard to say for me. That's a good sign. We've got a lunker on the spot, or near the spot. There's often more than one. When there's one there, there's normally another. They go around in sort of shoals or pairs at times. Well, we've not seen him again. That's a good sign. Come on. Come on, right hand rod. Oh, the line just twitched in. There was a ring off the line, the line just twitched. Annie Stevens, welcome back. How you doing? There we go, it's fizzing right on the money now. That was right on the money, that couple of bubbles in. Kojak's just gone for something to eat at the moment, honey. He'll be back shortly. But I hope you're well. I hope you've had a good day at work if you've been at work. There we go, there's another couple of bubbles. There we go, it's fizzing there. Come on fish, we've got a couple of fish over here now. There we go, we've got some action, come on. It is peaceful, it's beautiful. It's one of the reasons I love fishing, especially carp fishing. Carp fishing is different to sea fishing. It's very chilled. Unless we get fish on it, won't be chilled then. We've got action around our baits at the moment, so that's the first sign we've had in a long time. I was going to change that rod, but I've changed mine now. I'm not touching that all the time, there's fish around it. Absolutely not. I hope the fish makes my mind up and does it for me, so I have to do it, get a fish on. Jamie, welcome back. Hope everything's all good. We've got some fish, Jamie, moving around our spot over here. So we've had one roll a couple of times, and we've had it fizzing up near our bait. So we've got fish in the vicinity now. There's another little bubble or two. Come on. It's getting close to the baits. Come on. There's also silvers topping occasionally, so but that was a bubble. There's a couple of bubbles there. Come on. let's go. Let's get a fish. That looked more carpy turning. Tail pan. I am tempted to leave the baits, to be honest, because they'll be a bit more washed out. It might work. Might be worth leaving them, because they've not been touched. So I'm tempted to maybe leave them. I know they're fishing well, because they always come in really nice. So. Yeah, excellent, Jamie. Do you want a cup of tea? I'll make you tea if you want. Anyone want a cup of tea? It's getting dark. Still surprisingly chilly. Where's that lunker gone? It's well annoying, we see one turn over. But it turned over in one spot, then it turned over in another spot. So it doesn't inspire me to reach up a rod at it whatsoever. I'll send it down the internet, yeah. Patrick O'Leary. What, the fish? Oh no, it's just, it jumped out once and it went towards our rods a little bit and jumped out again. And then it sort of disappeared since then. It's heading our way, so towards our rods, our rolling rod. So I'm hoping it's got its head down having a munch and it comes across our bait. That's what we're hoping for. I was going to change the baits, but I'm going to leave them for a minute, because if you've had fish in your zone, you don't want to be reeling in and recasting. So I'm just going to leave them for now. I've got some of the mozzies here I like. I'll stick a saddle on them and ride them. Oh, that's a bit of fizzing on my rod. Pull shears, yeah, that one turned earlier twice. A lot of these little ones are silverfish though. But that one there was one over the bush there, and then he came to like here, and my bait's here, so he was sort of heading our way. And then it fizzed a couple of times on our spot. So I don't want to be touching that bait just yet, because if he's in our zone, the last thing you want to do is rip it out of his face, and then go and chuck one on top of it, because he'll just spook it off. I'm just going to hold fire for a minute. This carp makes a cup of tea. The smells, the small fried surface for all to see. The carp are bubbling in the distance, but are showing some great resistance. Love it, Ian. Love it, brother. Yeah, you know it, Paul, you know it. So you know. Them boats are good for like 48 hours if I needed them to be. They don't have to be touched, really. We've built up a nice swing now. We've got a nice bed of bait out there. I recast a few hours ago, but it's still good. I might stick a catapult of boilies out there as it gets darker. Not yet. Bad activity, I'm not really going to scare the fish. Thanks for joining, Paul. Appreciate it, man. Lots of silvers topping around, lots of them. We've got 2 bars left on the battery charger. Cheers, Paul, mate. Appreciate it. You're one of our lurking members, eh? Lurker Lounge members. Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for coming in solo. Oh, that was yesterday, that fish, yesterday afternoon. Have we had anything else? Absolutely nothing else, buddy. Absolutely nothing else. We had a drop back in the middle of the night, about 1:30. We had 2 bleeps at about 4 o'clock. So apart from that, we had nothing. I thought we were going to be in for a session when we caught a fish a few hours into the session. But it turns out that it was just a jammy one at the moment. But it could still change, you know that. If you know you're fishing, you know it can just turn around just like that. So. I mean, you could literally get a double take right now, you just never know. Ducks. They've been good as gold, them ducks. They've not touched my line once. It is now. It's gone from that easterly to like a west, to a south-southwest. So it's a lot more favourable now than it was. I've got to say, yeah. Much happier about the weather conditions than I was last night. Which is why I'm surprised we haven't had a fish, because the barometer must have changed a little bit as well. But the moon's quite big. I'm not going to make excuses, they're just not having it at the moment. That's it. I've looked around both lakes, this one and the one behind that are joined together, and I'm not seeing movement on any of them really, up until now. Other than birds. No, it didn't, Judy. Oh, when's rain coming? When's the rain coming? It's not coming tomorrow, is it? Or in the night? I hope not. No, it didn't bite the line, it just did its drinking thing where it takes a drink and sticks its head up in the air. The ducks are going nuts over there. Remember that island to the left. Oh yeah, no, if it's in the north, buddy, I'm down south, as far down south as you can get pretty much. Sort of the Sussex area, you know. So no, man, I doubt we'll get it. Not tomorrow. It's about time we had some though. Just when a Larry Lumpers jump out over our road. That's another 2 hours 50 minutes if it hasn't changed the time. It might have changed the time. YouTube loves doing that at the moment. Messing with us. There is the light that glows a bit white, considering the sign is orange. It doesn't glow as orange as the sign looks. It glows yellowy white all through the night, which is not alright. They go in, they give me some inspiration. You know, birds having their nighttime song. Little chirpers everywhere. When I get back into the flow of this carp fishing, guys, we'll be doing barbecues. I used to do barbecues all the time. When I get back into this properly and I get a new barrow, once I've got a new barrow, my barrow is knackered. Once I've got a new barrow and I can fit a barbecue in there, great, I will do. I love a barbecue on the bank. I need to get that Fox one with all the bags and stuff hanging off it, because most of my tackle will fit inside them bags. And then I'll have the whole barrel spare to put stuff on. But it's a little pricey, the electric Fox barrel. But after like travelling here with my barrel, I realised I am definitely getting too old to be pushing that dirty great barrel around there. It's awkward. So I think I've got to bite the bullet in the next couple of months and get the Fox. Got a tax rebate coming up. Suddenly dropped down in darkness there. Wow. Head torture. The baits are laid, the trap is set. So come on fish, get in my net. I sit and wait impatiently for the fish to come out for tea. The carp are laying in their cosy hole and really do not want to show. That's basically it, mate. That's summed it right up. That summed it right up, mate. The crazy thing is we could wake up in the morning and it could be fish jumping out everywhere. It's like that sometimes. It can turn on just like that, so here's hoping, eh? Steve Clark, how's it going, buddy? That light looks like the sun poking out the bushes, even though there's a light. So it looks like sunbeam. bikes and stuff around them. Noisy buggers. Got 75 likes. It's absolutely amazing. Thanks so much. Wind's dropped to nothing. It's literally 2 miles an hour, so it's slightest breeze. Spot on carp fishing night this is now. It's cold again now. It's quite cold. Surprisingly cold. The old bats. The old bats are back out, eating all the flies. This is it, fair enough. Oh, I'm pulled. Yeah, I want to see a bosher as well, Paul. Come on, the boshers. Oh, twist. Got squeaky. It's squeaky around here, guys. Sorry about that. It's from the ground she's squeaking something. Yeah, I'm not touching these rods now. I'm going to put some boilies out when it gets proper dark. But I'm not touching these rods now. Decided. Because you don't have to. You don't have to keep chucking them. They've not had a bite. So they're still sitting on their little piles of bait. So we'll wait for a fish to pick them up now. Come on. Hopefully it won't be long. I don't know how long I'm staying live for tonight. It's quite hard at night for you guys to see, so yeah, coming through. No, it's luckily not. Luckily not. Just a bit of gas. 2 bars of battery on the battery pack. Got a full phone. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely won't be a late one for me tonight on the live. I need to get an early night tonight in case we get a fish. But you guys will see a short if I get a fish, because I'll get a recording of that. I've got the tripod always sort of stashed to one side, so if I get a fish on any night, I'll put the camera on and get a short. So you guys don't miss it. Totally. We'll keep going for a little while longer. I'll probably go to at least 10 o'clock. I just said something like that. Let's hit 8:30 now. Yeah. Give it mods a rest as well. I've had a busy one. Got 77 likes, so that's amazing. 38 people still watching. Waiting for that bike line to rip off. Coming back, right in front of our face. For this stupid dog, I'm going to put a cat hole, the beach boilie out. Got a couple, a handful of each basically. And that'll be that done for the night then. goes. Here we go, guys. See the fish coming on now. Yeah, there's ducks. There's ducks, you got coots. It has gone dark quick, yeah, and unfortunately I can't put lights on. I can only use like a head torch or one inside the bivvy. Or if we get a fish and I can light it up briefly. They don't like it on the club. They don't like it at all. In this southern still water. So, the night lights are on. I never know how to dim them and make them brighter. I think there's the brightest setting. I always forget, there's certain sequence you've got to press them to make them different. I never quite remember. Yeah, you got ducks, you got geese, you got coots, you got moorhens, tufted divers, you got grebes, you got a whole shebang here, man. There's loads of stuff. Got bats. Around near the houses up the other end you get cats. You got it all down here, buddy. Chickens. A couple of chickens that come on. Out someone's garden. Come on, away, pecking everything. Got it all here, buddy. Waiting for a fish, guys. Waiting. fish. The old sea weights jumper's done me proud the last couple of nights. Haven't needed my coat on. That's been good. Need the green one. Fish. John Thomas, it's been dead today, mate. It's been absolutely dead. We haven't had a touch today, mate. We had one in the morning, like late, well, 1:30 in the morning. I had a drop back. 4 AM I had 2 bleeps. Since then I've not had nothing, mate. Absolutely dead, mate. I'm not going to be live a hell of a lot longer because I need to get some sleep. Shut this flap down on the big, there's no point in not opening it. Open now. Thanks, bushes. I'm not going just yet. I'm not going just yet. Let me give it a little while yet. I do need an early night tonight because I will wake up early in the morning if I ain't woken up by a fish. But me and Noel know that 10 o'clock at night fish can happen, or just before. So we'll probably stay. Oh, there we go, that was a lunker. That was a lunker just past our left hand rod. We'll definitely stay going for another hour. Until 10 o'clock-ish. That was a lunker on the left, just past the left hand rod. So we've got movement in there now. There's something in it. At least we've got some movement in it, you know. Better than we have had all day. There's a lunker just to the left. It might be nearby. I'm not going to say too much, John, because I'm not allowed to, but yeah, it's probably close to here, mate. I'm hoping to get one. That was a lunker right in the middle of the channel, not far from my rod. So come on. I've been feeding on our freebies, going up for a gill clean. Yeah, buddy, you know. Thanks for not saying, buddy. But yeah, it's all good, man. It's been a bit slow, but I'm sort of on the middle lake, you know, the intermediate sort of special lake, not the easy one. I'm on the middle one, mate. so it's just not switched on, unfortunately. Not so much moving. This is the first movement I've seen on that. I've seen that fish just jump down from the side to the left, right next to my rod, and I've seen one to the right and jumping close to that as well. So we've got fish in the vicinity now. That's the main thing. Yeah, I used to do a lot of pike fishing where you're talking about, mate. I won't name certain lakes, but a couple of them are my favourite. They'll be the same as you, mate, before they become unfishable. Not always in here, no. Sometimes you can get a good session in the daytime. It's just luck, really. It's kind of luck on the day. You find that sort of from 4 in the morning till 10 in the morning can be a good time. Definitely. But coming up to 10 at night is always a good time, then. Sort of 10 till 12. Then it shuts down for a couple of hours and it goes again in the morning. It's sort of weird. You could be lucky and have sessions where it just goes all the time. Every hour or so you'll just get a fish. You've got to be lucky to be in one of them sessions though. I've got a few hopes now though, because there's fish lunking near both spots. So we've had doshes near both spots now. They're more lunkers, they weren't doshes. They didn't properly dosh out, just turned over on both spots, so I'm near them anyway. That's a good indication that. So I've been kicking, welcome in, buddy. I hope I put that along as well, John. I hope I put that along too, buddy. This fish up to 40 pounds in it, so should have one. I mean, we had a 25 pound 2 ounce yesterday, so that's the average stamp, so it wasn't one of the smaller ones, so. Yeah, Parker baits did get rocked, man. Yeah, you're right. It did get rocked. It's not good at all, is it? Yeah, I can't light it up. I'm not allowed. Alive and kicking, you're not allowed to have constant light shining on your rod. So you can't light them up like I do on the beach. I know, like Big Mike, when he does his carp fishing lives, he sort of, the places he fish obviously don't mind it so much, but I'm not allowed, unfortunately. So until I catch a fish, that's pretty much what you see. And once I catch a fish, you get the bite alarms, and I use a bit of head torch occasionally, not too much. If I can land a fish without head torch, I generally do. Critter, evening again. How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back to this live. I don't know if you've come into this one yet. But my eyes have adjusted so much to the darkness now that I wouldn't even need a torch to land a fish. I can see what I'm doing. Just need a fish now. One fish is enough, but a couple more would be nice. But we got a good sort of 15, 16 15 hours left, something like if I want it, so we've got plenty of time. Got 48 hours. Started around 2:30, was it, something? Maybe 3 o'clock. They're not that strict, but they'll, as long as you don't be doing another night, then I won't get in trouble, basically. But I'll be gone by midday tomorrow, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So we'll see how the morning goes. If it goes mentally in the morning and carries on, I'll stay till 2 o'clockish. No worries, crew. No worries. Jamie doesn't mind sharing links. We got 35 people in the building still watching a dark screen again. That was the same as yesterday. So we've got some absolute troopers on this channel that watch me. Because to watch a black screen, it's not the most entertaining thing in the world. $79 likes. It's absolutely awesome. The things we do for fishing, eh? No, I'm tired. I'm just really tired now, man. I've done 2 days of this now. I'm like, I fell asleep early on the way. I've been awake for 40 hours alive and kicking. Holy smokes. Better than EastEnders, yeah. It's not difficult though, is it? I love that, Darren. That's a great answer to the black screen. No, I ain't got a clue what you're talking about now. Then no, that was a great answer. I've got to say, better than EastEnders. Totally with you on that one. More real than the use. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're definitely better off watching what you're watching now than watching the news. 100% I agree with that one. I won't get into it because I try not to get into that sort of stuff on here, but you're definitely right there, man. I don't do the news anymore. I don't watch TV. I haven't even got a telly set up in my new flat. I literally just watch YouTube fishing. So I declared I don't need a TV licence and I don't watch TV, so I don't watch anything to do with BBC. I literally just watch fishing. And Cletus McFarlane, people like that. Got nothing to do with any democracy then. Yeah, you know it. I'm the same. I would rather watch paint dry than watch anything but fishing on exactly the same. That's all I do, man. If I'm not fishing myself, I'm watching it. It's literally all I do. In life is fish and worry about watching fishing. It's better than going down the pub like you used to and being an idiot, isn't it, I suppose? So I'd rather be chilling out by a lake or down the beach and being an idiot. Does me the world of good. Yeah, you know it, Paul. Yeah, I was 7 years old. I think my sister took me to the shop to buy my first rod. And I ended up being sold an up-tider 11'6", which is a nice rod still, to be honest. And a Abu C3 6500. My first ever reel. Do you know, it's a bit ambitious, wasn't it? It was a level 1 on me. I still got it, I use it on my card. All them years later, 45 nearly, and that reel's when I was 7 years old. It's still going strong on my card. I'm not allowed, Hannah. I'm not allowed to light up the swim. It's not very fair on the other anglers. This is a very tricky lake. It's a sort of medium tricky lake, so it's quite hard. And that would just really annoy. You're just not allowed. That's the long and short of it. I'm not allowed. And I wouldn't want to on a lake like this. It'd ruin my chances. It's not the sort of place you want to be lighting up. That's why I'm not staying live for a hell of a lot longer. Yeah, John, yeah, I don't drink anymore. I stopped drinking and I got onto things like YouTube and I got back into my fishing. My first rod was a Shakespeare up-tide 11'6", and it's a nice rod, what do I say? I still use it today actually. If I was like, say, bass fishing, like something like that, you can still use it. Or pier fishing, it's good for pier fishing. Yeah, and the multiplier I've serviced a little bit and over the years, and it's been good as gold. That multiplier, I've changed some parts on it. Some gears went, the pinion went on it and stuff. But to think that was when I was 7 years old or 8 years old, whenever it was. And I'm 45 nearly, and that's been going strong ever since. And now it's got 80-pound braid on it, and it's being used on a kayak. So it's a warrior of a reel, isn't it? Like warrior, still going strong. I had to sort the level 1 down as well. They're not frowned on, they're just not allowed to have constant light on. Like, you're allowed to have a bivvy light on. So see this one here, ready? I'll be allowed to have this on. This is just a little bit, I'll turn you around. So if I was that way inclined, which I'm not, I could have this one. So I could have this one inside the bivvy, but it's just lighting up the lake again. And you can go red, so I can go rock down about it. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not allowed to have it outside, unfortunately. As much as I would like to. One, I wouldn't on this lake, and two, it's not allowed. Dean, welcome back, mate. No, Dean. Unfortunately not, mate. Caroline, welcome back. No fish yet. No more fish yet, shall I say. But I'm not going to be live a lot longer, guys. It's getting dark and I'm getting more and more tired. So I did say 10 o'clock, but I don't even know if I'm going to last that long. Because we've done enough lives, I think, in the last 30 hours. And I'll be live again in the morning. So yeah, I think we've all done a bit of sort of like river fishing on this line. When we were younger. Didn't go for trout though. There are things like eels and anything that swam. We've all done that as children, I think. And I think it's good for them to do that, even though it's not really allowed. I still think it's good to be going to little streams, and you know what I mean, it's part of childhood, and I believe it's a good thing. Frowned upon in some places, but don't see why. As long as they're not causing any bother and it all gets left as it was found, it's alright, I think. As the light shines upon the lake, come on fish for goodness sake. I've sat here all day patiently for some fish for viewers to see. Nice one again, cheers buddy. But we've had fish turning over near both rods, so that's a good sign that there's fish about. It would be nice if we got one now. Finish it off nicely, wouldn't it? I'm going to give it a little while longer. No Caroline, absolutely no fish. We've seen a couple now though. There's been a couple of shows, like a couple roll over. So, lunkers as we call them. Not quite a dosher. One of them doshed in the reed line and it came out and lunked in the bait on the right hand rod. And one lunked in his left hand margin, probably about 10 foot from the bait. So they're around the area now. That's a better sign than nothing. So I'm confident we can get a fish. But I'm not staying live a hell of a lot longer because I'm shot. I've done enough. At the same time in the morning. Oh yeah, the moon's huge. That's when the moon's like that, it gives me confidence for common carp, because I think the common carp like the full moons. I've always had some good results with full moon when it comes to common carp. So, but that has an effect on fishing 100%. This place can switch on at any time, so you never know. Paul, that'll really help. I'm thinking of doing an overnighter in a couple of days' time as well. Like maybe Tuesday night. It's not a couple of days, a few days. So if it's dropping in the next couple of days, it should get lower by then. So that'll be good. Because I'm going to be working hopefully just down the road. Not far anyway. So 5 more miles away, I've got to go past the place. So I'm thinking I could do an overnight of one of the nights. Oh, Kojak, you didn't have to do that, brother. Seriously, man. Thank you so much. You really don't have to do them, man. You keep doing them, buddy. You really don't have to. Absolute legend. My eyes really have adjusted to this light though. I can see clear as day at the moment. It's mental. Peyton's still there. Welcome back, mate. If you just come back, if not, thanks for hanging on, man. Still got 30 people watching a dark screen. I've still got it facing me, not the other way. There you go, at least you've got something to look at now. You've got some lights. I still had it facing me. Hadn't turned it around yet. It's a good job I didn't get a fish on, you wouldn't have seen me. Yeah, more tea bags, you know it, Caroline, yeah. It's funny actually, Caroline, because when I went shopping last time, I bought 2 monster box of tea bags. So that's funny actually you say that, because I got 2 giant boxes, and one of them was thanks to you, and so was the other one that you gave me yesterday. So, Sis is still in the building. Thanks for staying. Thanks for joining again if you just joined. We're going to be going off soon. I've had enough and I need to rest. You can tell I sound tired, so mumbling and all that. You should check we're not here, so come in the kayak. Check your gear. Check your lines nice and tight, as we make an appearance and steal the line light. Yeah, Ian. No, my baits are good, man. We're not checking nets. We're all good. But I love the poem, man. And to be honest with you, some of my best fish have come from casts that have been out there 2 days, or a day or whatever, 20 hours, 25 hours. I've had some banging results and baits that have been out there for ages. I think my best take was when they'd been out there days. It had been out there days when I was fishing one lake, and I got a take and caught it. So yeah, man, as long as you got extra hard hook baits, you're alright. You're alright. As long as you're not using ones out of the bag, freebie ones. You've got to have extra hard rods if you're fishing for a long time. Or like these airball wafters that I've got on now, or portable pop-ups. That's the best thing to have on for a long time, a portable pop-up. Because if it melts, you've still got the portable. So. Yeah, I've caught a lot of fish from sitting on rods for a long time. What, the thing on the right hand side? Yeah. That's the artificial sun. Thanks, Kojak. Thanks to everyone that's donated the last couple of days. I really appreciate all of it. You don't have to do that, seriously. I really don't expect these donations, so I really appreciate everyone. I really do. We got monetized, it just moves your channel along a little bit, and the donations come along with that, so I appreciate the fact that people want to do it. So hopefully it's just to that light's just to the other right hand side of where we're going to get a take. in between them big light and the little tiny light to the left of it. Right in the middle of that is where our rod is. Need a rod to go off right now. Come on, left hand rod. 34 people still watching a near-on black screen. You're as mad as me, the lot of you. There's another bloke 2 swims up from me. There's another fella around the corner on the other end of the lake. There's another bloke on the far side, on the other side of the lake. And then there's another fellow on the other lake behind us, which is part of this one. It's joined together with 2 channels. It used to be split into 2 lakes, but then they cut a channel either end of it, made it into one and put a bridge on so you can get onto the causeway in the middle, which is where I am, on the causeway in the middle. So yeah, there's a few tonight, not many. I expected to see lots more people being half term, and it really isn't that busy. There's massive spaces between all of us as well. No one's on top of each other. We've all got our own zones. There might be someone to the left of me as well on the other side of the channel. There was earlier when I went to the toilet. But I don't know if he's still there. So it's not, we've all got our own zones basically. It's a nice lake for that. But some bits of it are a little bit conflicting, but most of it you've got your own water. So there is a couple of very conflicting zones, but I don't tend to fish in zones, to be honest. It annoys me. So I just fish away from it where you got your own water. Nothing worse than 2 swims fishing to the corner of an island, one from one bank, one from the other. That just you're going to ask for argument's sake. No, it's not deep, Paul. No, this one's only about, I think some of the deepest bits on the bit behind me are about 15 foot. And on this bit here, it goes to about 12 foot. It's not deep at all, mate, no. Not this one, mate. Put it this way, when the water level's down, you have awful trouble with the swans diving on your bait in places. So they can reach in some of the places when the water level's down. So you've got to be careful where you put a rod when the water's down. Oh, blimey. Oh. Holy smokes, man. Yeah, diving birds are a nightmare. If you've got coots, you've got moorhens, they don't tend to dive. You've obviously got grebes, they don't tend to eat your bait, so they're hard to fish. But you have got tufted divers, and they're the ones. They're a pain, man. They're a royal pain. They came round earlier, but only briefly. Straight over my baits. We cleared up half the boys I'd put out. Oh well, I think I'm going to call it in a minute, guys, because I'm getting really tired now. I need to get into bed and have a bit of a sleep, because if I wake up in the night, I don't want to be super tired. So, guaranteed I'll get a fish as soon as I turn this live off. You wait, right? I'm not even joking, guys. Right, this is serious. I'm going to turn this live off, right? And we're going to get a fish. And if that happens, I'll do a short. If I get a fish at any time in the night, I'll be making a short. So, but everybody, thanks all for your donations. You're absolute legends, seriously. Thanks all to the new viewers, thanks to the viewers that have come and spoken for the first time. Thanks to the old subscribers, mods, everyone. It's been a long haul. The last day. So I'll see you all at about 5 in the morning. We'll do another sunrise session, if I can wake up. And if I have a fish in the night, I'll do a short and post it up as soon as I've done it. So, thanks everyone for joining. Until tomorrow. This has been KayakDangler. Moderators, go and have a rest. You've done really well the last day or two. Thank you so much, Jamie, Kojak. JD's probably been hiding in the background occasionally because he does that sometimes. But I appreciate everyone. So thanks, people. Until tomorrow. This has been KayakDangler. Catch you on the bank. See you later, guys. Thanks for the donations. Thanks to everyone.